And we're back. It's John Cullen, and this is the patron-only portion of the Levi Hancock Illusion special, where we are evaluating the Levi Hancock body cam footage from October 1st, 2017, recently published at the Las Vegas Shooting Archive. I'll put a link to the video in the comments section so you guys can find it. And let's pick up where we just stopped on the YouTube portion. We were at 12:14 and 30 seconds after midnight. Let's just pick it up. These guys were trying to break into the police station, trying to cut through the chains and the padlocks on the fence outside, and trying to figure out where they should go next and what they should do next. And let's see, we have about 30. We got about 50 minutes of footage left, 45 to 50 minutes of footage left. So there's quite a bit to go through, and I want to see if there's any more tidbits, and there are, that these guys let sneak through the cracks or slip through the cracks. So let's listen carefully and see if we can pick up some more stuff.
Here, we either need to close it or someone can close it.
So this is interesting. This is a command post, like an RV, and as these guys approach it and they enter it, they're going to redact everything. They don't want you to see anything inside this thing. So this looks like they've got like this mobile command post, but it's at headquarters. So it's like, you know, why didn't you guys drive it up to Mandalay Bay and park in front there? I don't know. But watch as they approach it and they open it, they're going to redact everything. They don't want you to see anything inside this thing.
Okay, you made the right choice up there.
Yeah, I don't think we had anything else to do, you know?
Again, this is Bitsko saying, I think you made the right choice up there. He's not talking about blowing the door. But Levi Hancock keeps changing the subject to, yeah, we had to blow the door, we had to blow the door, we had to blow the door. It's not what Bitsko's talking about. You shot him. All right? So that's what Bitsko's referring to. I think you made the right choice up there.
Yeah, I don't think we had anything else to do, you know?
Yeah, you know everyone's going to question and all that.
Where's the lieutenant?
Ah, you know everyone is going to question it and everything. And Levi can't wait to change the subject to where's the lieutenant. Okay? Doesn't want to hear that. He's like, shut up. All right, listen to this back and forth again. We're going to rewind this a little bit. Let's listen to this carefully. This is big, guys. This is what Levi Hancock doesn't want you to hear.
Okay, you made the right choice up there.
Yeah, I don't think we had anything else to do, you know?
Yeah, you know everyone's going to question and all that.
Where's the lieutenant?
You know everyone is going to question it and all that. He's talking about shooting him. Levi is trying to change the subject. One more time. Listen closely.
Okay, you made the right choice up there.
Yeah, I don't think we had anything else.
You made the right choice up there? The choice to blow the door? Was that a controversial choice? I don't think that's what he's talking about, guys.
Do you know?
Yeah, you know everyone's going to question and all that.
Where's the lieutenant?
It's inside.
Do we need anywhere else? I got
Everything else has been hoaxes so far.
Okay.
So that concert hall, there's no fatality, no casualties from concert hall, nobody else. Did you link up with Roth or no?
He had a team with Nucci, and they said they didn't need us.
So our forward staging is going to be Valet and Mandalay. Okay. So Chuck's up here, head back over there. Okay. And we got medical going so we can recheck everyone with medical.
So you said Mandalay Valet? Mandalay Bay Valet.
Yeah, if you want to start at the bottom, we have to meet you in the middle.
Hey, we'll meet you over there.
Copy that. Just let us know each time you move floors and we'll do the same.
Here, hold that. They're coming back out, right? I'll just push this shut. All right.
Breaches.
Thanks, man.
That's awesome.
Didn't really have any other choice, you know?
No.
I think it was the right thing to do, given what we got.
Yeah.
Convention center, employee garage.
And if he was alive in there, we'd been in for a fucking fight.
Yeah, it would have been ugly.
Yep.
Thank God he was done, huh? Well, and you know what? Where we were at, I felt pretty confident on the construction.
All right, so they just confirmed he was dead, right? So they just said, thank God he was done. So that whole Martin Savage story that we heard earlier about he rushed them and they engaged and one guy got shot in the leg, where did that story come from? All right, so these guys just said, if he had been alive, we would have been in for some fight, right? Let's listen one more time.
What we got.
Yeah.
Convention center, employee garage.
And if he was alive in there, we'd been in for a fucking fight.
Yeah, it would have been ugly.
If he was alive in there, we would have been in for an effing fight. Yes, it would have been ugly.
Yep.
Thank God he was done, huh?
Thank God he was done, huh? Thank God he was done, huh?
Well, and you know what? Where we were at, I felt pretty confident on the construction that would be firewalls, concrete.
Combination with patrol and K9 operational teams inside Mandalay Bay. I don't want any other teams entering the hotel. Everything's been cleared up to this point. We will our forward rally is in the valet. We'll coordinate there for rechecks. We will need them, but we'll need them for rechecks. We don't need them to take action on their own and go in and have a conversation between two metro teams.
Who are these guys?
That's that battlefield. They brought their shit down.
Oh, wow.
All right, so this is there's a Battlefield Vegas company that has like 3 Bearcats, and they brought their Bearcats down. So again, I think a couple of the local businesses have been deputized for events like this and had conversations in advance and said if there's something that, we're going to need some help because it's after midnight. It's 18 minutes after midnight. So 7:18 on this Zulu clock is 12:18 a.m. So it's after midnight, and the Battlefield Vegas guys are there with their Bearcats.
Hi, there's the operations team in another day. No other teams are needed to ensure for
We're finishing our last
coordinate in the valley. Do not take action on your own. Control 656, I copy, and I have now.
What happened? Why did they feel the need to redact this audio? Why is that necessary? Right? if the case is closed by both the FBI and the LVMPD, who are we protecting by redacting audio if there's a lone gunman and he's dead? This doesn't really make a lot of sense when they redact the audio.
That other room got checked though, right?
That was on the other side of there?
Yeah, because it was occupied.
Ah, that other room got checked, right? Yeah, because it was occupied. Was it occupied when you guys breached it?
On the other side of there?
Yeah, because it was occupied.
All right, now you can see Levi's rifle, and it actually appears to be an AR-15 pistol. It doesn't look like it has a 16-inch barrel. It looks like it's got an 11.5-inch barrel on it, which I've got one of these. And you can see clearly he does not have a suppressor on it, which means, you know, it's going to go bang, good shot, right? As opposed to good shot. So the bang part is consistent with him not having a suppressor. Watch what happens. Look at the rifle. He keeps it on the dashboard. And again, it looks like an AR-15 pistol to me. Look at the tip of it, and you'll see that it has what's called a flash suppressor, not a sound suppressor.
Other room got checked though, right?
Look at the tip of the rifle.
Yeah, because it was occupied.
There. All right, so you see the tip? That's a flash suppressor. It looks like a Surefire, and I've got one just like it. So that's just to kind of keep the flash down. And if you look at the total length of the weapon, that's not a 16-inch barrel. So he's carrying an AR-15 pistol with him with like an 8.5, 9-inch barrel or an 11-inch barrel. It's hard for me to tell based on the angle here. But certainly the thing on the tip of it is not a sound suppressor. That's just a flash suppressor. That's all that is.
It was because they said they cleared it.
The roof. I do have one male over up on the southeast corner, but I'm not seeing any sort of firearms with him at all.
The main valet, isn't it right here?
Yeah, except for
the elevator bay up on the roof on 8 as well. Samuel, we're going to be with Force Pro 5. We're going to be going into the fairground.
Is that it?
No, I don't think so. I think it's down.
What's that? Please use other entrance.
Yeah, let me go in there. There's like a street that goes in between the two.
Oh, is it? You know what? You come off of Mandalay Bay Drive, huh?
Yeah.
Air unit on that garage call, they're just saying the 7th floor, no description at all, and saying the lights are on in the garage, and saying she can't feel her body, but saying she was not shot.
Control 224, I see. As of right now, we have no hot zones. No hot zones. Force Pro can go ahead and go forward and start triaging folks that need it.
656 Hancock.
And now the shooting has ended. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours since the shooting has ended. And we've got 42 minutes of video that we have viewed so far. All right. So we're 2 hours since the shooting, but only 42 minutes of footage from Levi Hancock.
374 at FD South Command. We've already sent in 8 Force Pro, Force Pro teams. We have 2 more on standby here. Don't need any more needs. Good. Control 354. John.
I don't see any SWAT guys here, do you? I'm just gonna pull up.
Yeah.
307 WC, Aaron 3.
I think they're all inside.
307 WC. Hey, everything east of the boulevard looks good. You got to shut down. There's miscellaneous cars in the parking lot. There's really nobody around.
They're saying, where? What theater?
Michael Jackson. Go across and get you right.
Who's down in there? Because I just came from that area.
It was supposed to be employees, I guess. Maybe some employees. So you guys want to go? We got a team of 5 here?
Yeah. You guys, team of 5, we'll go in, we'll leave. I know where we're going.
Okay. Hey, yeah, let them lead. They know where they're going.
We just came through there. There was nobody even over there.
You sure?
Yeah.
I trust you guys more than that.
Yeah, look, might as well go look.
We follow them in the theater? We'll go with them in the theater. Hold it up where the victims are. All right.
And as he's holding his weapon up in the air like that right now, you can see the Wilcox Raptor, and that is a laser. That's a laser aiming device and an infrared laser. And the infrared laser is invisible to the naked eye, but is visible when these guys flip their night vision goggles down. So they can put the night vision goggles down, turn on an infrared laser, and it's invisible to anybody who's not wearing night vision goggles. And that little doodad on his rifle is $8,000. And if you'd like to order one, B&H Photo sells them. Go to bnhphoto.com and look up the Wilcox Raptor, R-A-P-T-A-R, if you are in the market for a visible and infrared laser aiming device.
Matter of fact, when I got here, that theater was full. The show was still going. Hey guys, if we're gonna do it, tighten up on me. We're not gonna be scattered out.
What's that?
I said tighten it up if we're gonna move. We got everybody? You guys have people down?
So this is the Michael Jackson Theater. And there's hundreds of people in the Michael Jackson Theater. And it turns out it's Levi Hancock that goes down to the Michael Jackson Theater. So he's all over the place. They're driving around. They're coming out, coming back, going here, going there. You guys are all over the place. And so when there's 13 minutes of missing footage, it makes you wonder, well, what were you doing for those 13 minutes? Where did you go? You guys go to Wendy's? What was going on? So now they're at the Michael Jackson Theater, and it is 12:25 a.m. that night.
You guys have people down in here?
Inside the actual showroom, yes.
You got a key?
Key? You guys got a key?
Hey, do you guys know, is there anybody left in the theater?
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people?
Oh, Michael Jackson Theater.
Is anybody down hurt there? You sure nobody's hurt there?
Come on. We gotta go in there.
Come out, please, come out.
Is anybody hurt?
Is anybody hurt in here? Is anybody hurt in here?
Anybody hurt?
We're good in here? Nobody's
We're
hurt?
good in here. We're good in here. There's people that are whatever, but if you guys need to move through, I'm organizing right now how we're gonna get the exit out of here.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, we're good.
It's not going to be for a while.
Go back, back out, back out, back out.
We have fire. We have fucking fire. So
We're good in here.
anybody's
We're
hurt.
good in here. Yeah.
You guys be patient. It's going to be a while.
Thank you guys for your help.
There's nobody hurt there. Okay, good.
Hey, that team that was with me, back on. FD, you guys, let's roll.
Let's go.
Sean.
He's checking on O'Donnell again. Sean. Making sure O'Donnell doesn't leave his side.
Is there any other place they need to be at?
I don't know.
All right, so they're walking around with a bunch of medics. The guy said to him, is there any place else we need to be at? And he says, I don't know. And again, there's 413 wounded people outside. 59 people are going to die from their gunshot wounds. And these guys don't know where they should be going.
CP, Levi. CP, Levi. Are you hearing CP at all?
No, it's
Fucking CCAT or South End.
I'll let them know we already made entry here. What year are you guys?
Zebra 20.
Go, RTF 1.
CP, Levi.
we're not transmitting from in here.
Hey, we are just walking into back out to Mandalay Valet break. We were with Patrol and FD, and they had to force pro some FD into the Michael Jackson Theater, but it was negative. We're code 4, going back out there. It's already been cleared. Ground floor's been cleared. Our teams are already working up.
Okay.
We were on the floor with the suspect, so we know that guy's, it was probably just a single shooter.
He was probably a single shooter?
Yeah, more than likely.
He's dead?
He's dead. Yes. If you can do me a favor, just maintain this. Nobody else comes back in unless we get CP approval.
Joe, RTF 1. Joe, RTF 1, the ground floor of Mandalay Bay is clear.
CP 020.
Here, Zebra 21, they said everything on the ground floor has been cleared. We're going to maintain here until we can get somewhere else.
So these are fire department medics. So these are guys looking for injured, and they're inside the hotel. And again, there's 413 people who are shot and injured across the street. 59 more people are going to die from their gunshot wounds. And these guys are looking for where should we go to treat people who need help.
Back out Mandalay Bay. You need us to redeploy anywhere we are in the valley. You want us to stand by there? We are back out at Mandalay Bay Valet. We're code 4. You need us to redeploy anywhere else. Copy that. We just had a report in Force Pro Medical into the Michael Jackson Theater break. There's reports of people down in there, but there is nobody down in there. That is code 4. It's actually secure by patrol officers there. They've got about several hundred guests still sheltering. Affirmative. Patrol has that locked down. We will just lock down this front entrance by valet. Before we leave, where? We already left the theater. Do you need us to go back there? Copy. It is locked down, and we are at Main Valley now. Go. Copy that. I've just got myself and Sean O'Donnell, and there's probably about 20 patrol officers here with a few FD. Where's she going? You, long guns, let's just post up right here so somebody doesn't walk up on our 6, please. Thank you.
You guys hear that? The 41st floor leads to the roof, so now I'm clearing the roof. Let's listen to that again.
Now
43rd, forgive me, 43rd floor, that goes onto the roof. Listen what he says.
43rd floor, dump this onto the roof. So I now clear the roof.
43rd floor, that goes onto the roof, so now I'm clearing the roof. Now we know that Jody Cachego was up on the roof much earlier, right, as the shooting was happening, and was cleared from the roof by a security guard and thought that the helicopters he saw were the police, but it couldn't have been. The police don't arrive until 10:23 p.m. and Jody Kachego was long gone when they arrived because we have their camera footage and we don't see Jody Kachego or any of his equipment on the roof. So if he had still been on the roof when the police arrived, they would have filmed him. So the helicopters he saw were not the police, or he would have been on film. Let's continue.
Sarge, listen, hey, if we have to force pro, it's going to be myself, Sean O'Donnell, Dave, you, and then you guys will flow behind us, and then we'll pick up these two for rear guard, okay?
Got it. And we have the other guy. I thought that 12 guys would be as well.
Okay. Hey, Mike, we're not going anywhere. If we have to deploy, you guys are going to roll with us. You're going to pick up our 6. It's going to be myself, Sean, Sarge, Dave, with FD behind, okay?
You have something that's imminent? Coming up in 2 seconds.
This has been cleared many times over. So I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna have to stay put. Yeah. This was a lone guy. I don't have any doubt about that. We actually made entry into the room, and from everything, all the looks of it, it looks like he's by himself. He had 2 platforms he was shooting from on that floor, 32nd floor. Yeah.
All right, so it sounds like the plan to establish that there were 2 shooting positions was already hatched because Levi's already telling people about it, and the window wasn't broken. So it sounds like the plan that they had to break the window has already been hatched. And I can tell you that the window upstairs has already been broken. It was broken at 12:23 a.m. And right now as we're watching this, it's 12:35. So whoever's up in that room broke the window. And I don't know who's up there, but whoever is took care of breaking the window. All right, so let's listen to this section again here. This is Levi Hancock.
Entry into the room, and from everything, all the looks of it, it looks like he's by himself. He had 2 platforms he was shooting from on that floor, 32nd floor.
He had 2 platforms he was shooting from on the 32nd floor. But we don't see Levi Hancock really exploring the smaller room, 32-134, and the broken window in there. We don't have footage of that. So how is Levi establishing all this? That he had 2 platforms he was shooting from? We didn't see 1,000 rounds of brass on the floor. And see, the window wasn't broken.
Yeah.
Did he shoot himself?
He shot himself.
But I'm wondering, because I saw he had a shot, looked like here.
Listen very carefully. The guy's asking what happened. He said he shot himself. And then somebody else is going to say he looks like he shot him here and shot. So listen carefully.
From everything, all the looks of it, it looks like he's by himself. He had 2 platforms he was shooting from on that floor, 32nd floor. Yeah.
Did he shoot himself?
He shot himself.
Did he shoot himself? Levi, he shot himself. And now listen. This is big. This is a big deal. Listen to this. The guy says, did he shoot himself? Levi says, yes, he shot himself. Listen.
By himself. He had 2 platforms he was shooting from on that floor, 32nd floor. Yeah.
Did he shoot himself?
He shot himself.
But I'm wondering, because I saw he had a shot, looked like here, and then he's also in the head.
Yeah, well, it looked like there was a CSW here, but looked like he shot himself in the head, too.
All right, so one of the guys is saying, well, he shot himself. It's like describing 2 wounds. Like, he's got a chest wound and a wound in his mouth. And that's because I believe Levi shot him. It's not Levi's fault, but I think Levi shot the dead guy. I think the dead guy had been propped up in a chair, and Levi shot him.
Might have accidentally hit him, and then he decided to 405. He was shooting at the concert from here?
He was shooting, yes. He broke out 2 of the windows. He had 19 long guns.
He broke out 2 of the windows. He broke out 2 of the windows. So that the plan had been hatched. All right, we know the window is not broken when they enter the suite, and we know that at this moment the window is now broken. The problem is solved. It's already done. Okay, so Levi is in on the cover-up, and this is why 13 minutes of footage is missing. Let's go back a little bit and let's listen to this section again one more time.
Right, looked like he shot himself in the head too.
Somebody might have accidentally hit him, and then he decided to 405.
He was shooting at the concert from here.
He was shooting, yes. He broke out 2 of the windows. He had 19 long guns.
I was hanging out.
All right, so Levi says he had 19 long guns, and there were 24.
The shots were going over my head. To the patrol car I was next to. I could hear bullets coming over our fucking head. Civilians next to me got
You just got back. If we have to deploy, you're going to roll with us. They're going to pick up our 6. It'll be myself, Sarge, Dave, Sean, and with FD. Okay? Dude, he had 19 rifles. There was oh yeah, all 3 LA. I don't doubt it.
Self-inflicted, or did we get him?
I think so.
I got some more intel. Copy. Okay, our suspect is down on the 92nd floor.
Right, so what are we ready to in that theater?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So normally the protocols are being set up a transition area. We start bringing them out and putting them out. Okay. Let's go. You and me. We're leaving. You guys hold this. Dave. LT, repeat that number. I need access to the elevators.
What floor are you guys going on?
4.
Okay, we're gonna have to go to the one down in the back.
What's that room number again? What floor?
Do you need access to that room?
Yes.
Zula! Right!
4328.
They're supposed to be going to room 4328 on the 4th floor. Listen carefully to what the guy tells them. Okay, room 4328 on the 4th floor. Not the 43rd floor. They're going to the 4th floor.
Zula! Right!
4328. Okay, I heard it. Levi hears it. 4328.
4328.
It's on the 4th floor. 4328 on the 4th floor, and not the 43rd floor. Guys, pretty explicit. Okay, let's watch what happens.
Room 4328. Hey, Will, it's Levi. We're actually headed up with security right now to that floor.
so they redact this out when they go behind the scenes.
Fucking, I don't have that. I've got.
They don't want you to see behind the scenes
on.
of Mandalay Bay.
I got another charge, but.
I think calling to specialist who this is
This is for?
fourth one. Hey, it's 199. Tell Sula to go to 4328. I need his keys. 4328.
4-3. Which way is it gonna be?
That way.
Most access that we can get access to is clear. Do you want us to hold this
Another way.
or head down to that secondary room? No,
You can hang back so far.
command post break. We are headed down to Arlington. Told you most of the research in that room on the 4th floor.
Sorry about that.
I have a truck on the you know.
Watch this car, some cameras.
I did not put the generators up here. Go ahead.
Just gonna put us in that center spot.
Paper.
Hey, hey.
Swat.
Yep. I used both my charges already.
I got mine.
You got yours? Okay.
Another suspect. We might have another one. I have a key. He's got keys for 432 if you need it.
All right, so these guys think there might be another shooter in here. They're on the 4th floor, room 328. Now, if the room begins with a 3, it's a different wing. All right, so Stephen Paddock's room was 32-135. The 1 wing is the northern wing, the one that faces the Luxor. Right now they're going to room 4328, which is on a different wing. All right, so this is not the same wing, and they're on the 4th floor, and they think they might have another shooter in here. So let's watch this.
Just put it up to the black and hold it till you get the green light.
Over CB. 4-3-2. Only authorized option 6 signature. You're breaking. One more time, please. On the 4th floor, approaching 43-28. Only authorized option 6 at the door. Okay, stand by. Stand by for one last confirmation on the room number. Stand by.
Let's see exactly where it's at.
Okay, based on the last intel, 4328 was registered to our suspect and a female. You are good to go 99.
4328 is registered to our suspect and a female. You are good to go. All right. So 4328 is also registered to Stephen Paddock and a female. Let's see what we got.
You are good to go 99 on 4328. Copy that. We'll be advising when we initiate this.
4328 is gotta be
Too late right now.
There's no.
No. There's no more ways to stand by. We're just going to go.
Okay, send him and give him coordinates. 32. We're coming down.
Okay, so what they're realizing is there is no room for 328. They end at 4325, I guess, or I don't know. I mean, if he was in room 32-135, you would think there should be, but there's not. So 4328 doesn't seem to exist, and these guys are baffled. Watch this.
No, it passes.
Junction to 339 and 339.
Okay, which door did we stick operation to?
CP Levy. That was the main suspect's floor, and I believe that was the 32nd floor, if I'm correct.
Copy that. But we have intel that there was an additional room, 4328, registered to our suspect, Levi. One second room, so we're looking to confirm that right now.
Is it on the 43rd floor?
Back to you now.
Yeah, as we can see right now on the 4th floor, 4328 does not exist. It does not exist. It jumps from 27 and it bypasses 28.
Hey guys, let's hold back in case it's one of these.
Copy that. That's the 4th floor, correct?
Affirm. We're going to try and locate a map just to see and make sure they didn't switch placards. Does not exist. It jumps from 27 and it bypasses 28.
Hey guys, let's hold back in case it's one of these.
Copy that. That's the 4th floor, correct?
Affirm. We're going to try and locate a map just to see and make sure they didn't switch placards. Let's see if we can find a map.
Copy that. Let's position a team if we don't already have one. Also on the 43rd floor, identify a room 4328.
I don't think we have a 43rd floor, do we? A 43rd floor?
It would still be 43 and 3 numbers after it.
Yeah, if it was 43rd floor, and he confirmed it was 4th floor.
But we don't.
We have a team occupying the room now.
Let's go with the middle.
Copy that. Was that Zebra 7?
Yeah, but I think.
Yes, sir, it was.
Jay, Levi, what was the last floor that you guys came across before the roof?
Alright, the last floor that we cleared was 40, but all the room numbers started at 60 on that floor.
I think we already checked it. Go to room 328. No, it says it right here. Yeah. We looked at it.
He said 100% it's in this hallway, guys.
Listen, hey, hang on, listen. We went down there, it stops at 27 on the left, and then it bypasses, and it bypasses 38. It's not there, 4328 is not there. Unless they switch placards.
I can show you right now.
Okay.
No, it breaks off right over there. 2468.
Just have him show us.
It's on the 200.
Come show us.
Don't let him go in front.
Well, we'll get it together.
We'll just take you two. Just show us where to go. Have 2 cover guys in front of you.
Oh, Kurt's saying so.
Hey, they got it on the 40th floor. They got it on the 40th. Bird has it right now. Yeah, you just put it out there.
Where's your?
I'm not walking down there because I know it doesn't exist.
Goddamn, we're about to have a movie and disappear.
Cat.
We're looking for you, dumbass.
It sounds like Bert has it. 4-0.
Yeah, he did.
Guys, they said Sean. Sean should have off.
You're like, oh, Sean. Like, fuck, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Sean?
Yeah, I'm glad you showed up because I was the only one up there. Did it work?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking new guy. Jesus. That's great.
I'm just gonna carry this thing.
Why did the wall section 1? Yeah, dude.
That's right off. Look at that.
I already.
Oh, look, they're coming back.
Said 40, dude.
Go ahead, kid.
All right, let's take a look at what's happening in the chat over here. Las Vegas Shooting Archive says helicopters are a disinfo campaign spearheaded by Hoover. Okay, I guess so. I never met Clarissa, so what Clarissa said on the confessional, I had nothing to do with that. And I guess Las Vegas Shooting Archive thinks Rachel's just making it all up. So, helicopters are a disinfo campaign spearheaded by Hoover. Then Pointed Stick says there's no gunfire from helicopters. Las Vegas Shooting Archive says no Saudis either. Sorry. Pointed Stick. Hoover just makes shit up. Always has. Gotcha. Thanks for the helicopter info. Haven't done the deep dives. Las Vegas Shooting Archive. All the footage is on my channel. Nothing was scrubbed. Okay. So there we go. Let's keep going.
I'm gonna go get the elevator.
Let's go to the elevator. We're gonna get the elevator ready. Okay, this
No, but there's a stick that we marked with a blue chem stick on the 40th floor next to room 60-002. It was just kind of funny that it was laying there in the hallway.
No, it's not down.
You guys hear that? There's a chem stick on the floor outside 60002. Listen to
No,
this.
but there's a stick that we marked with a blue chem stick on the 40th floor next to room 60-002.
60002 has a blue chem stick on the floor marking the room.
It was just kind of funny that it was laying there in the hallway.
No, it's not down.
Copy that. Kevin?
Okay, so right now,
Sorry.
all this activity appears to be on the 4th floor. You got like a whole bunch of SWAT guys running around on the 4th floor looking for a room that doesn't seem to exist.
Did it magically appear? Fucking. Yeah, thanks. We put that out fucking 5 minutes ago.
Copy that. That sounds like it's going to be your best resource to confirm it. We're not getting much back here.
So what room are they registered
Any Zebra
to?
unit heading forward route.
Over in the chat, Pointed Stick says, nah, helicopters was a channel called Hoover, and he was the most debunked channel in this. Again, Rachel might take offense to that, so would Clarissa, so would a whole bunch of other people. There was sketchy helicopter activity, but not hovering helicopters that fired guns. I think Dog Walking Guy might take exception to that, Don David Sterneman. So let's continue.
We got Force Pro teams staged at valet, I believe maintenance. I don't have eyes on. We'd like to start going through with medical, but we don't want to impede what's happening right now on the 4th floor. I think you're ready to do that once we get this room identified and cleared.
Security guard was shot.
I'm telling you, 100% that this dude was a lone shooter.
He's a lone shooter. He had his team set up. He shot everything over at the venue. That's confirmed through UNC and Captain Greenway. About 15 to 18 confirmed before 19.
He took out 2 windows. He had the very end.
You see why we sit patiently? You see why we sit patiently? For what he just said. Let's listen again. I'm going to roll back 5 seconds. Listen to this. What did Levi Hancock just say?
Through UNC and Captain Greenway. About 15 to 18 confirmed before 19.
He took out 2 windows.
He took out 2 women. He took out 2 women. We know that he was registered with Joanne, Katie, and Laura. Did the Las Vegas Metro Police Department find 2 dead bodies in Suite 32-135 or 32-134, the adjacent room? Well, according to Levi Hancock,
he had his team set up. He shot everything over at the venue. That's confirmed through UNC and Captain Greenway. About 15 to 18 confirmed before 19.
He took out 2 windows.
He took out 2 women, according to Levi Hancock.
The very end suite, and then he took one of the other rooms. And he had different 2 platforms.
And he went from one to the other.
Yes. And he had video camera. He shot himself.
Security here says
I did an explosive breach on the door. As soon as we got there, we ended up making entry. The team that I had up there, myself, Sean, and some others, a couple of K9 guys. We found him 419 inside, and then we did another explosive breach into the next room. When we breached the stairwell, it was right outside of his room. There was a cart, room service cart that he had set up. It had all sorts of cameras pointing down the hall. He had a camera also affixed to his people.
That's how he shot.
And so he just shot right outside the door.
Hey, Sarge, if this is a no-go, we'll send 3 teams to finish this 25 and down. So I know there's other stuff we need to do.
I know, but it sounds like there's not going to be any other shooters. It's one guy.
Oh, okay.
Until they
He
found
wants us to, I'll just reconfirm it if he doesn't want us to clear the rest of it. He's checking on the room now. That room doesn't exist?
It does not exist. And I talked to my dispatcher.
They're holding on 4318. They're holding on 4308 in case.
Cody, can you just stand by with the reconfirm this number?
Now, we have there should be 4128 or 4228, correct? For the different wings?
Yes. We got 2 different wings. We got 2 separate wings as well. Specifically, I don't know if they have 28s anymore.
Okay.
Anyone have the CP?
Can you have one of your security guards bring a pallet of water for my guys as soon as possible?
Do you want me to?
Somewhere in the center.
Okay, just confirm all in the same way. It sounds like the shooter is down overnight. They have a tray set up and 2 separate shooting platforms. All intel that we have so far is just pointing to a single shooter moving back and forth between those 2 platforms. 1 or 2 officers bring it up. Yeah, Mandalay Bay. Just so that they can grab water.
Yeah, I told Hudler that
All right, thank you.
an hour ago.
He never told me.
So,
Where will it be?
do you want to, we've got medical downstairs in valet. Do we want to get a few guys at least be able to force probe them in if we need to? That casino floor has been cleared at least 5 times.
Yeah.
That, I mean,
Sierra's went back to it
Yeah,
last time.
let's have you guys start staging medical guys, get them ready to come up. I don't know how many rooms are gonna have to.
Hey, Sarge, if he, because CP's working on this confirmation of this room, I have them bring in like 6 pallets of water to the floor, so I can send 1 guy to each team to get some guys some water. And if they still want us to clear this, if that intel is correct, I think we should just be looking for victims. That's what we want us to clear in the first place.
Rent another room or something?
yeah.
Yeah, you guys go get medical
Was
ready.
that he had 2 rooms rented to him. And
Oh, me and you just came up. We had
Oh, I got a message. CP 606.
I bet you I know where the confusion is. He has 2 rooms on that floor that he's on that are right next to each other.
35.
Maybe,
They didn't see any of the shooters, right?
CP
606. Go ahead.
Okay, so there may be confusion. He did have 2 rooms rented to him, and it was the 2 he was going back and forth from with the 2 separate platforms, 1 platform in each room.
they had an interior connecting door.
They were connecting?
Yes.
They had an interior connecting door that connected those 2 rooms, so he could shoot them.
And they redacted the audio again. Why are they redacting it? So the rooms he had 32-134 and 32-135. Shouldn't be that confusing. That must be why it's being redacted, because somebody's explaining, no, that's not the room, it's another room. And these 2 were having a
You
conversation.
guys didn't actually fire?
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't fire. He was 419 when we went in.
Okay.
There's guns everywhere.
You have force
Broken
broken.
amount of guns and ammo he's got.
Deion's team is coming down to coordinate that with medical. CP, do you want us to continue clearing those floors just to look for injured people? Was it floor 30 down?
No, they're about 24 down.
I think we're gonna have to still, 24, I think was the last floor check, and then we'll look down from there to the floor. Go work up wherever.
I need to go back up to that floor. I need to go get my pry tool, some other stuff that I left up there. Doesn't end up.
Levi needs to return to the scene of the crime. He left his pry tool up there and some other stuff.
CP 6060, do you want us to continue to the 30th and check those floors?
All of those floors have been cleared. All of those floors have been cleared.
Every floor has been cleared.
26 down has not been by us. Has it been done by Troll?
I know patrol was clearing floors, working their way up.
Copy that. Just confirming, you realize that for 26 down is not cleared by SWAT. As long as somebody cleared it, patrol cleared it, and checked for injured, then we'll all come down and rally at the valet point.
Copy that. Panucci's team cleared. 27 is down.
Copy. Do you still want me to leave the one team on the road, or do you want everyone down to you?
Do you guys have the guy's name? I could get his room number.
He's already with the manager.
From here, can you get me up to that floor that his room was on?
30th floor?
Yeah, 32nd floor.
Has the water been delivered on floor 1? Just double check for me.
Are you good if I go up and get that stuff up there?
I can't take you to wherever you need.
Yeah.
Go ahead for the
You go do whatever you need to do.
Hey, it's
You wanna
John
go
with
with
the
him?
AD team.
Thanks, man.
Just
so no one's
30th,
already in that room anyways.
20. Just confirming we can go ahead and head down
Just
to the
hold on.
rally point.
Hey, John, we're trying to confirm that right now. Confirming that with the CP. You guys got down to which floor?
John, Kevin, what floor did you guys get to?
What's up, Carl?
Yeah, we're on the 24th now. Okay, hold there a second. We're awaiting
Dude, I gotta tell you.
command by the CP.
After we did that breach, man,
Okay, based on the last
I was a
intel,
little
from 606 as
thinking,
well as CNT, the other room that was registered with the suspect was already cleared, right?
Behind you still with the shield, I couldn't get it in front of you.
no, I didn't want
The
you.
two
I didn't
adjoining
want
rooms.
you
I
to
just need
go.
someone who was in that main suspect room to confirm that those were two adjoining rooms. 606. Levi, talk to me. He was in those rooms. Yes, they are an adjoining room.
Yes, they are.
Did you hear that transmit?
Yes.
Copy that. So there is no 4328. There is no 4328, right?
You want to let him know? I got to go back up there and I just confirm the room numbers again.
We're going to do our medical sweep.
What's that? No.
I need all available operators. Just go
elevators are
down to
working.
main valet.
No, if you want to let him know, I'll go. I'm going back up there. I can confirm both room numbers.
Okay.
We need to have one person on SWAT 1, one person on SWAT Simplex because of comm issues with each Force Pro team.
Carl, you gonna go up with it?
Will this elevator bank here get us up to that level?
To the 30th floor?
32nd.
Okay, I'm gonna have all teams go down to the valley floor, and I have water being delivered at the bottom floor on floor 1 by security. Cody, your team, head down to the front floor, we'll see you guys in base, and head up to the valley break. Beyond your team, head down to the first floor.
Seeing those bullets, I'm like, I don't think he'd come out of that room because the metal was also sheer. So I'm like, he's still in there.
Down here. Makes no sense to have a room here.
He's got two rooms together. He's got the very end suite, and then the second interior breach going into the adjoining room.
That's the second room.
That's the second room.
And you already put it down?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Where are we going, down?
He's taking us up to that floor where suspect's room is. I left some shit up there. You
Or
need
you
to get.
need help?
Say what? Levi.
Yeah.
Hey, Levi, you need mine?
No, I'm good.
Just the two of you guys?
There's three of us. If you want to send one more, just in case, yeah.
Come on, roll.
We're going all the way to the end.
Hey, perfect.
They're saying right now, preliminary, it looks like 18 to 20.
Breaching stuff?
419.
What's that?
Looks like
20.
18 to 20, 419.
How's the security guard? Do you know?
Yeah, he's already down there with the water.
No, they got shot in the leg.
Oh, no, he's clear. He already went over the radio, stated he's fine.
Now, did any of your guys fire into the room?
No, we did not state shots.
30th floor, correct?
32nd.
32nd.
That's the suspect's floor, right?
Yeah.
Only 32nd?
That's it? They're in cheer at a country concert.
Yeah, it was all three. It looks like it's all 308. Fucking mat. I'm talking suitcases full of mat.
Looks like it's all 308. Suitcases and suitcases of 308. Why would you need 308 for an AR-15? That's the wrong ammo.
It looks like it's all 308. Fucking mat. I'm talking suitcases full of mags.
And there we go. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Levi Hancock footage from the Las Vegas shooting. And it appears that Levi Hancock has confirmed that there were 2 dead women in the room. And that's something that only the patrons are going to be aware of. I'm John Cullen. Thanks for joining the Levi Hancock Illusion patron-only portion.
Watching the world